Okay, good morning. Just heading out for the day. Need to swing by storage and look for some parts for the Trans Am job. We keep a lot of parts from stock cars that we, Pro Tour or upgrade or anything like that. So I have a drive shaft there that might fit the Trans Am swap that we're doing right now. Testing out the new camera. So we got this DJI Osmo Pocket 3. So we'll give it a whirl here this morning. Nicole needed the GMC shop truck today, so we're taking the 450. Good to get it out at least once a week. Been trying not to drive it too much when I don't need to. It's a big truck to drive around just because, but hey, it's haircut day, why not? One of the biggest reasons for the camera change was the phone was really awkward to use. Obviously, if you're driving, that wouldn't work too well. And just walking into the shop, holding a phone above your head, trying to get that range for a good view, and walking into where somebody's working and having a big phone out just seems kind of awkward. So this little camera that I picked up is a lot smaller. You hold it out in front of yourself. It has face tracking, so it moves around with me, and it's not intrusive at all, and it has the microphone, which is really good. So yeah, we'll give it a whirl, and I'll just head down to storage now and see if I have some parts that we can donate to the Trans Am job. And I'm just gonna flip this around here. That was the other big reason, was this Osmo Pocket 3, one touch of a button and it flips the camera around front to back. I guess that didn't hold up too well in my dash of my truck, so I'll have to get a better mount for it. But anyway, yeah, we'll head down to storage and see if we can find some parts, and we'll be back in a bit. Just down at storage, gonna dig through here. I'm pretty sure I have a drive shaft on this shelf somewhere. Seen it here not long ago. It was out of a 70 Trans Am with a turbo 400, and if my memory serves me correct, back in the day when we used to do swaps on Chevy trucks, if you took a turbo 400 out and put in a 700, the drive shaft from the 400 truck would work, but not a turbo 350 truck. So being that this had a turbo 400 in front of it, I think it should work for the 4L60E swap. We'll just have to take the massive yoke off the front, but yeah, there we go. Yeah, Trans Am turbo 400. So holding this might save the guy $700 to $1,000 building him a shaft. We'll just swap his yoke off of his 350, or I think we have a 4L60E yoke actually, and should work. I got the drive shaft loaded up. Gonna head to the shop and see if it will work out, but just thought I'd take a second. Like, what an amazing day today. It's hard to believe that it's even January. All right, see you at the shop. Just getting to the shop. Let's see what's going on at Stone's today. Cadillac's getting a road test. The farm truck is ready to go. Just your typical morning at detail. Looks like Dave's ready to take the Cadillac for a road test. Sounding pretty good, don't even hear it. if all goes well, it'll be heading to detail and heading home soon. A bit more wiring going on here, and the front runner kit starting to go in. It's the Holly kit. And MSD box here to fire the coils on the LS, whether you're running a carburetor or what we're going to do is the Sniper 2. And John started with a plate over here off to the left for all of the Sniper components. And this should leave the room for when he does put vintage air in later date to access all the plumbing for the vintage air. So getting a little closer, I'm going to go grab that dry shaft I picked up this morning, and John's going to put it in the air and we'll see how it works. Well, I was wrong. The 400 shaft is maybe 3/4 of an inch shorter than the 200C Turbo 350 shaft that was in the car. So unfortunately it won't work, but they're both too long, so we'll just get his original one shortened and then he'll be fine. We'll do a quick update on the El Camino here. I think Ashley's been working on the air conditioning. I see this is the block-off plate that you get from Vintage Air. We painted it to match the engine compartment paintwork that we had done. And I believe inside the car she's done a bunch of install of the Vintage Air system as well. Yeah, it's looking good. I seen Ashley was just out on a road test in a more modern vehicle, which is something we do a lot of. We'll be working on these project vehicles, and we'll be able to drop them to work on somebody's daily driver quite often, and then we can just get back on the project after that. So okay, Sniper 2 is done and tuned. Heading home. We'll just do a quick walk through my office. It's a bit of a mess right now. Haven't finished it since we've moved a bunch of things around earlier this year. So I'll just walk in here and check it out. So when this shop was first put together, this was the massive lunchroom up here. And we needed some space when detail was growing everything, and parts as well, when we added a parts department. So we actually moved the lunch room over to the other end of the shop, which I showed in the last video, I believe. And then originally my office was actually over in here. And I just didn't really outgrow it. It's a big enough office. I just didn't have any outside windows. I basically was in a cubicle with its own bathroom. What I did like though was I was able to look out into the shop from my desk. Got a bit of a patio here, which is nice. So you can get out and see what everybody's doing out here, and when you're having meetings with customers or potential customers, you can show them what's going on from up here, which is nice. So yeah. So I wanted a bit more of an outside view, so when we moved the service department into the wash bay downstairs, I took the opportunity to give this a try and move my desk out here where I can see out into the street. A little bit more natural light helps with the depression of the winters here. So this is just all temporarily set up, but it does the job. All right, we'll just do a quick walkthrough of the service department. A couple things have changed since last time. Got some shelves up for the product. As well, we have the engine in here for the 70 Challenger swap. It's a new 392 crate engine. Just down at the hot rod shop, do a quick walkthrough and see what's going on down here today. Challenger job sitting out here, just waiting for some parts to get going on it. We also got this boat in from High Caliber for some body work and repaint. Not sure what happened, but it had a ton of dents in it. The guys are just getting it all prepared. We do quite a bit of these for High Caliber, as well as all his new boats we do the paint and interior on. So 40 Fords, it's got around a primer, so we'll just walk around it here quickly. Guys are just getting ready to put it out into the shop. Some parts for the McLaughlin over here. He wants us to fix up these fenders with the spare tire holes in them for both sides. So he'll have spare tires on the front, right, and left. So we have that in fab, and Corbin's just working on one of our employees' little Jeep Cherokees. The auto shop did a oil pan gasket yesterday and today, and he's just welding on a tailpipe for to get that working better for her. Just getting some more parts here for the Buick McLaughlin. Well, how's it going on this?
Really good, really good. Just
dropping off some new parts for it? And
yeah, every day comes with a handful of stuff that I need.
Yeah, cool. Little Ranger is just about done. They're waiting on some door seals and a rear bumper. So just the door seals. He's just doing some final touch-ups on the upholstery and just installed some exhaust under the back end and rear bumper, and it will be done. Just down at detail, I'll do a quick walk around, see what's going on down here today. Chandel's Bronco getting a good detail before her birthday weekend. Let's look for damages, see if she's scratched it yet. Looking good. Nikki drives the shop truck one day and it's in the detail shop. Guess I left it too dirty. seen you were working on the windows of this the other day. What were you doing, Nikki?
I got all the water spots off on this side at least. You know how you can see through
Yeah. Yeah, no, it looks like a brand new side glass now.
Yeah, it's not bad. The back glass isn't as good, but
Yeah.
that looks good.
Yeah, we've been struggling with water spots on the old glass on this thing.
Yeah.
Probably can't see it in the camera, but
Yeah. In the light here, you can kind of see it. But
yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. We're gonna take the GTO down to the storage shop, doing some renovations at home, so had it down at the shop over the holidays and ended up getting sick, and yeah, so haven't done any renovations, but I'm still gonna go move this down to storage and get it out of the girls' way down here at the detail shop. Cars is so much fun to drive, especially on a bluebird day like today. The view up at Shiam Mountains today is unbelievable. Sometimes it's nice just to get into a all original car, just take it out for a drive. You know, of course, something pro touring and 1,000 horsepower is fun as well, but sometimes just a basically stock car from the late 60s, early 70s is fun. Okay, got the car down to storage. Just gonna shut her up and do a quick walk around and get back to the shop. Got the battery turned off down here. Always a good idea to have a little dial to turn your battery off when you're putting something in storage. So yeah, last time we were here, it was a little messier. We had to get the 65 Malibu out to deliver to the customer. So we had to move a few things around and get the Malibu out. It was tucked in the back corner here, so changed it up a little. Yeah, so there we go. Quick little update on storage, and GTO is now parked down here for the winter. Okay, thanks everybody for watching today and for watching and subscribing after the last video. We're super excited to be doing these videos, walking around the shop and adding a bit of day-to-day stuff to them. We still don't know exactly what all everybody likes to see and hear from us, so if you could comment below, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you.